good. It keeps the thumbnails. Alright, that's pretty cool. I fuck with that heavy. Yeah, no, it seems like all I really what? Alright, cool. That's pretty neat. Anyways, restrictions. Looks like everything's good, so I don't plan on wasting any time, so let's go and do shit. 2 more days. My guess is we weren't really supposed to cultivate all in one day, but we did. So pretty cool. Oh wait, I have to. Alright. My bad, young thug. Oh fuck yeah, we have to read. A terrible jest Jia Yuanshun plays down to the very last day. Too much time has passed already. I've already given her clan, including Wei, instructions to keep their eyes on the palanquin, as I observed much strangeness from the palanquin bearers. Yet there are many places to which one may covertly kidnap the family hierarch. Still, we have to. Your heart is still in a rush. I did not mean to imply that we will abandon her to fate. Look, I have selected a few places on the map with the highest probabilities of being their destination. As the time is not on our side, the Haisho packs in your team will have to mobilize separately to explore all possible options. Among them, I aim to send you toward this place. Indeed, the glorified internment camp of Hongmen, now shut down. Pingang, residential support zone. It is a policy Jia Yuanshun and the foreigner Jin pursued. The policy was indefinitely tabled and the zone was closed off as many voiced reluctance to pass it, but I find it hard to believe that Jia Yuanshun would admit her defeat so easily. It is a secluded place, perfect to secretly bring harm to the family hierarchy, not to mention the symbolic value it carries. I hope she's okay. Have some faith in your pupil. You have taught her to the best of your abilities, have you not? I trust that she will be able to fend for herself until our arrival. Yeah, we trained really, really hard for the entire month. The only reason Jia Yuanshun would employ such under-the-table tactics is because she knows that a fair match would not be in her favor. So let us yank her hand out from under the table and make her regret it. After 5 whole stages, we get our first combat. On the bright side, if I remember this correctly, we don't actually need to put these two in the battle.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
So, we hurried ourselves along the winding passages of Hongyu. At first, I thought we might have been able to move faster had the Mephistopheles been here with us, but walking through the winding, irregular paths reminded me of why palanquins were a thing in Hongyu. Already. Upon our arrival location, Zigong pointed out to us something emerged from the dark. A figure, no 2, 4, a small platoon of shadows. Damn it, we're surrounded. The shadows slithered into physical form, lapping their purple serpentine arms at us. The C branch of the Haisho packs. They don't belong to the family hierarchy. Boy, what now? What do you mean, what now? We can't sit here and waste any precious time. Come on, let's fight our way out of this ambush. Ain't that usually my thing to suggest? Fighting's all about morale. Looks like the classes did have some effect. Sinclair's right. We don't have any time to waste.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기하.
It's a shame that we're never going to put Sinclair
못
onto this
하겠습니다.
team ever again, just
너무
because,
유치하잖아요.
you know. On one hand, he's not bad. On the other hand, he's just not
죄인인가?
worth using compared to
한 점만
like
노린다.
anybody else that has it. Okay. I will admit, I'm very glad I got the full stop through. Also, all the
시야
oh my god.
쏟아.
No. Okay. I killed A-heads. That's, you know, that's good enough. But still, the problem with these counters is that they're all really easy.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만
I think the
좀
last
무식하게
time I struck
돌격하실
against a
거라면
normal encounter was
저
probably...
빠지겠습니다. 꿰뚫려라.
I mean... I think maybe people inside the whale. I mean, I remember those guys being really fucking. They had a really rolling high.
기회를 잡았네. 이통이는 저자를
Although that's also partially because I had
꿰뚫려라.
I mean, I had to cheat
공격이네요.
with
앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
I know I used I think it was Wild Hunt before that ended up in
어쩐 일로
Wild
진짜 도움이 되는 걸 같이 보셨네요. 승리로 이끌 이대로 몰아넣으시죠. 가족을 위해 따뜻한
I'm also really glad I got this one.
그저 하염없이 모든 피를
Just because it's like
그래
really
그렇게
good.
황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Honestly, I legitimately think doing plays is like being unless the newer IDs are even crazier, which
얼마나 좋습니까?
I find hard to believe. But I mean, it's happened.
위험을 가진
Regardless, unless these newer IDs are crazier, I don't really see much. Like,
공로 지원한다.
I don't see much changing for a while.
너희의 엄청나게 강하게 승리로 이끌
I think with Canto 7 they sort of jumped the shark and made
다리우스
manager.
속성을 발식 갈라지도록.
Around the time when they started giving sinners unbreakable coins is about when things started to get a little crazy. Though no offense, it might just be me considering. I mean, I'd have to check like the release timeline on like honestly, the combo between Full Stop, Honglu, and it's pretty nuts.
위험을 가진 그대로 무너져라.
But even that requires some like planning and skill and thinking.
꽤 멋있는
Whereas
마무리가 될 것 같네.
Manager Dawn is just like a force. Like you
아무것도
don't like if they keep
아닙니다.
getting bleed, if they play right, you don't stop that. Like it's scary.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
I think that was boosted. I don't know. Does it say what new to get? Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do for a build past like Bleed Boys, because I'm aware all of like the high show branch are really good Rupture. I just don't really see much reason to, especially when we've got like fucking other crazy IDs already, you know? I don't know, maybe I've been thinking about syncing. Was I literally just on? I'm stupid. This is syncing. I don't know. I'd have to look into
잘
it.
됐네. 자, 동료들이여! 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세! 우리를 가로막는 전투를 갖추고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여! 엎드리다.
Rupture.
그 삶에
There's not really much
마침표를
reason to,
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
especially considering she's a lead ID. Oh my god.
나리의
That's so
속 깊은
sad.
뜻을 본인이 헤아리기엔 쉽지 않나 보네.
Okay, we're struggling. That's rare. Bitch.
떨거진 잘라낸다. 기대라. 엎드리도록. 다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
Wait. Oh yeah, it's like target.
죄인인가?
꿰뚫려라.
Target. Oh no, return fire. I was thinking of the wrong character. The target mark is pretty good. The return fire is ass. Just because it's like 3 bullets for mediocre damage, really.
저기는 땅이 떨어졌네. 이제 우리를 누가 막겠는가?
What's this panic? Oh. That's
고귀하게.
한 점만 노린다. 깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 착살났다.
전투를 경외하고 라샹.
we love our stuff.
끝을 낼
Literally
시간.
just kill this enemy right here.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 40. 먹지. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 기대라.
해야 할 고통.
Bro. Get him, he's
히스크리프 지금
공로 지원한다.
That's the power of boys, baby. That's why we love the combo.
여전히 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라면 이따가 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
The sad part is this is probably. Oh damn.
고귀하게.
Like that's probably gonna get like a better auto resolve if be picked by the auto picker, but no. It turns out
그렇게 황홀히 피어나.
game just
피어나고
really
피어나라.
likes turning their color this time. Come on, more positive much of me to hope that we could end the encounter right there.
따뜻.
사선이 비었어요.
시야 확보.
I love the sounds for this fucking game. It's so cool.
사선이 비었어요.
공로 지원한다.
Oh damn, he's out.
추적하네. 지원을 갖지. 그대로 무너져. 걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 어차피 승리로
Oh,
이끌니
because they didn't assign another person.
아주한 토평열 80.
Okay, that works.
갈라지고 쏟아내. 고랭 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감.
Okay, so it really is applying.
피를
forward.
마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을
And it's
거다.
getting even better.
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏
I
마셔.
don't like that.
그게
That's a sign that something
우리가 이룰
big
수
is
있는
coming.
유일한 꿈이니까.
Alright.
말뚝을 쑤셔
We're going,
넣어주자.
we're going
가점을
full
검은
panic mode. Selecting literally everybody we've got.
오 필등 착수.
I don't fucking care. Just go. The first thing I noticed upon entering the room was that it was hot and muggy with the heat of battle. Also evidenced by the corpses of the sea branch high show torn wildly about the room. What's that? A bloody beast rises ponderously from the ground, its gaze rising beneath ours. Wait, what? Hold on, his eyes. Something's definitely off here. He's not looking at us. Radya cuts off abruptly, having noticed that something didn't feel right. Away. Away with you. The hooves intermittently kicked around in anticipation and aggression. What happened here? Did the high show make it into the exam hall? Snakes. Their trespass. Your hideous coils. I will crush them all to my moves. Your way, right? He's completely lost though. On the ground, every scale, dust. Okay. I see.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Okay, so we've got a negative. Okay, I see I was probably right. All that. So we need to get a pretty good initial start, otherwise we'll go back. Interestingly, his sanity is rising every time we beat him. Oh, wait. That's the equivalent to what would be our sanity loss. Alright, I see. So his sanity going down is actually, or his sanity going up is a good thing.
마침표를
Fortunately,
쏠수 있죠?
our team is not quite as locked in as I would like. So what I'm hearing is that this is basically just a negative coin for the sake of being negative coins.
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Okay, that's good.
고귀하게.
해커터.
누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지 않습니까? 저들의 저항이 생각보다
Alright.
거센네. 하지만 마음이 꺾이지 않으면 이 위기도 극복할 수 있을 것일세. 해보지 않으면 모르는 것 아닌가.
Oh, it's like a caution. So by the looks of it, Otis is going to get pretty thoroughly.
떨거진 잘라낸다.
Only 13 damage. That's an acceptable loss.
주인께서 명하셨습니다. 당신 청소하라.
I don't even remember getting this.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Honestly, the negative is getting really fucking annoying. Because it's like you just don't win the class.
이거는
So surely there's a gimmick I'm not aware of. Oh, okay, that said 37. I thought that said 57. I was like, what the fuck? I was about to have a fucking freak out. Like, what the? Since when could it be that? You know? Damn. Anyways, we win that class. The auto resolve is fucking fine.
사격 개시.
Because base 30 point power is fucking not even no matter which way no matter which way you slice it. Okay, that's I'm beginning to really dislike this whole all negative thing. And the thing is, it's not even like fucking it's not even like the sinners I have where I can properly manage it. It's just like whenever it's just how do I say this? Whenever he wins, he gets less sanity. Or sorry, he loses sanity, which is good for him. And the only way I can lose sanity with a negative coin, like skill person, is through fucking
용맹하게 싸운 그대요. 곧
like
되돌아올 것을
losing a
고려.
class. So he's literally just me but better. Which is
거치적거리지만
really
마.
fucking weird. On the bright side, and Claire actually seems to be doing something. So
피로부터 피어오는 아름다운 꽃이 나타나게 그대를 취하리라.
if this first try goes to shit, then I'll probably just end up fucking.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
I'll probably end
혼잣말
up
노린다.
actually reading that thing. For some reason, it's just marking. That's
쉬운 채로
Okay, I think this attempt's already gone to shit, frankly.
내가 그대를 기억하겠네.
I don't imagine we win
그대
this.
기억할 것이니. 용맹하게 싸운
And
그대여. 곧
save
되돌아올 것을
time,
고대하겠네.
we're gonna call that a wash. And then we are going to go again.
거기서 정말 신중히 써야 했나?
God, please do
판을
not let
잘못
this be
골랐나?
another Leihang.
아,
I will
모든
actually
것들
불로
fucking cry.
정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Like, you have no idea how fucking badly Leihang kicked my ass. For a straight month, I couldn't get past him. Like, holy fuck, that was awful.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Okay, that's actually not bad. If we get our ass kicked too much, it resets. So there's no way to get rid of that.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Okay.
꿰뚫려라.
Fucking annoying because my guy started 0 and he started -. It's statistically against me. I'm not a terribly big fan of that. The fact that we clashed in that was a fucking miracle.
다음 세상으로 넘어가려면 참 여기구나.
괜찮은 공격이네요.
That,
앞으로도
that it?
그렇게만 해주세요.
okay, well. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping for a little. Okay, I see. They're just deciding not to fight that. Excuse me. Like hello. This is the still fight. Somehow, shockingly.
가족을 위해.
모두가 너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
with Lei Hang there's a gimmick. There's no fucking gimmick here. You just get killed. Him having negative sanity is hardly a gimmick I can counter. Believe me, if there was some skill that fucking let me add sanity, fucking I'd use it.
핫! 저들의 저항이 생각보다
Unfortunately,
거센네.
this just counters so many different
하지만
fucking villains.
마음이 꺾이지 않으면 이 위기도 극복할 수 있을 것일세. 해보지 않으면 모르는 것 아닌가.
But all blossom. I really prefer not the fucking choice. It's all over. I don't know how fucking darn cool it is. Yes, very good.
엎드리도록.
Immaculate. I immediately
내
feel
팔은 뼈에 있었어.
Excuse me. 72 damage. 72 damage. And that was a burning skill. Why is it still allowed to do that?
또 안심하다가 들어줬네요.
He's not panicking.
있지만
We don't get
아직도 할 수 있으신 거 알고 있습니다. 조금 더 해보시죠.
So once in our fucking life, like do something.
타겟 포착 1시간.
I need to evade this, otherwise you die. Okay, well, that's what it is.
대만산에 집중해.
Hello? Let my character attack? They still have the fucking points. They won that.
선물이라고 할 건 없고. 자, 이걸로 대신하지.
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Okay.
이거는 보이셨다면 좋은 것 좀.
What? Why is it at 40? Why is it not at 0 like it should be? Huh? What was that? What was that exactly? What did you say?
타겟 포착 1시간. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
That's how fucking low tier dodge is to exist. Oh yeah, he's dead. I was waiting for that second part, and then I just remembered, oh yeah, he's dead.
라면은 쉬운 채로 죽여.
야의 고통.
너는 그대를 기억하고 이 혈투로 승리를 이끌게서도 기억할 것이다.
We don't.
거치적거리지만 마.
용맹하게 싸운 그대.
I'm taking
곧 그대의 것을
I'm taking a hit to get so.
아류탄초 경연 역시 느껴라.
Wait. Wait a minute. Chat, did I speak too soon? Chat, did I speak too soon?
당신도 꼭
Is it
잡으세요.
possible that we're back?
누군가에게 저주받는 기분이 어떤 것인지. 이제 주입에서
네가 말했던 벌이. 어디 잘 옮겨둘 테니까
알아.
빨리 재생하고 돌아오십시오.
I don't
이대로
know.
모험을 끝낼 순 없지 않습니까?
None of our. I think Morositas. What we're
거치적거리지만
gonna
마.
have to pop in the next time. Okay, this is really good.
일찍 도착했어.
내가 그대를 기억하겠네. 여호와께서 그대를 기억할 것이니
Yeah. Yeah.
용맹하게 싸운 그대
거치적거리지만 마.
곧 되돌아올 것을 고대하겠네.
I don't think. It's a goddamn shame that it happened too late. Because, you know. God. If it wasn't for his, like, really fucking strong start, we would have killed him by now. The big problem is the fucking, like, thing he's doing, where he just
라만
starts
사람들을
with better
기억한다.
odds than us. So it's like, unless we have like a guarantee that we're going to beat him, we don't beat him.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 깨뜨릴 수 없을 테니.
Okay, let's check some. So, Berserking. So his level would be 60. Ours is all
긴장하셨나요?
55.
그럴 땐 크게
So.
심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
For 3 turns. Immediately our odds improved. This is actually huge.
한 점만 노린다.
I don't know why I didn't consider doing it before, but we're doing it now. And, holy shit, this might just be to think we're actually clashing instead of just getting shafted.
사선이 비었어요.
공로 지원한다.
40. 먹지. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
We can let her take a little damage.
타겟 포착 1시 방.
She won't be much worse for it. That's a bad this game, yeah, no, this game plays big. You see, I've learned how it works. I told you she wouldn't be much worse.
꿰뚫려라.
Just like the
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한
wait, base
용기를
seven.
끄는 영웅당
No, no,
탑 5가
Hey,
도움이
okay.
되었는가?
literally free.
죄인인가?
따뜻한 엎드리도록.
Could I let? Oh yeah, desktop light is probably loud as fuck. Right? There.
핫!
I wasn't watching, but nobody's died yet, so I take that as a sign that we are doing good.
전 빠지겠습니다.
And truly, the best part. Fucking not good. Everything looks good. And checks out.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
And now we don't even need the fucking what's it?
한쪽 경영 역시.
We don't even need the boost just because he's rolling 45s all the time. It's perfect what we've got. Only problem is it's heading a little slowly. But oh fuck. That is very bad. Hot barber, yep. Unfortunately, our two best units are in danger.
다른 의뢰를 받자고 했지 않습니까?
I'm so glad they made little things for the fucking that like tell me, hey, your shit's about to get rocked. I'm so glad that they did that. Anyways, I don't really mind if they go fucking all in on Gregor, just because Gregor can basically go just nuts for a turn, so I'm just gonna let that happen. No, he rolled full coins when it mattered, so...
사선이 비었어요.
공로 지원한다.
Good shit. Sure.
기대된다. 원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Okay, we're still on track to have a really good fucking time, so that's good. Hold on, did I read that right? 120% damage? Motherfucker! That shit's crazy! Like buffs are Alright. Alright. Oh. I'll be honest, I don't tend to read the passives. My build right now is just bleed poise and whatever else works. I can't wait for it to turn out like when we stagger him, he's just gonna lose all of his sanity and we're gonna have to fucking like break him down again. Oh, and because he's retreating, it uses a different. Oh, shit! Wait a minute. That's actually kind of sick. Fuck. Ooh, that changes things quite substantially. Okay. If we can get him below stagger threshold, which I think we will, that won't be a problem. So I'm going to hit this button, and if things go wrong, you won't be hearing from me. Fuck. This is bad. This is very bad. I did not anticipate this. What about dominating? Did the game lied to me, you bitch! The game fucking deceived me. It took me for a fool and it was fucking right. Okay. Okay. This is literally our one chance. We cannot fuck this up. Okay. That initial coin was pretty good. That helped out a lot. Problem is, it's not nearly enough. Can't even hit them with a yield my flesh just because fucking. That fucker. You know what? Have the speed of all enemies. Problem, all of his skills do really fucking well in auto-resolve. At least all of the skills I can afford to lose to.
불길 속으로
So it's like, oh, I can't say I was expecting that. I didn't know they had bleed on them. I can't wait for it to turn out that this was just like bait for me to waste all my fucking shit, and now I've just got to like deal with it.
이 마지막 돌격의 성패가 달렸네. 열쇠에 부딪혔으나 결국 승리의 서사가 우리의 손에 의해 쓰일 것이니.
She can take a hit. I believe her.
잘라낸다. 산초류 경혈고 라샹.
Kick their ass. Fuck him up, queen. Hell yeah. Bad. Very bad. Very, very awful. Very terrible. Okay, he's starting to win again, and I don't know why. This doesn't make sense. Unfortunately, no extra damage because no nails. Okay, well, fuck.
이 마지막 돌격의 성패가 달렸네. 열쇠에 부딪혔으나 결국 승리의 서사가 우리의 손에 의해 쓰일 것이니.
I don't believe that for a goddamn second. Shut up, bitch. The fucking base coin power on this attack is higher. The fucking potential coin power on that one. So we just guarantee win. That's so awesome. Shut up and listen to my word.
이 장편은
Seasoned Curly. Of course, everyone heals. In preparation for the absolute. Now, why is he allowed to do that much? That was a clash loss. Why is that happening? What is that all about?
제가 누누이 조심하라고 말씀드렸지 않습니까?
좋아.
내가 그대를 기억하고
On the bright side, Heathcliff's back. Paralyze is bad. We're not doing that. What the fuck are you losing to? You're not. Don't give me that shit. You're not losing to that. Don't fuck with me. Losing to that? Fuck you. Hopeless. I don't believe it for a goddamn second. Oh wait, that includes paralyzed. That's bad. For context, paralyze on negative coins makes it so that no matter what they roll, it doesn't affect their roll in any way, or their base coin power, which is bad because all of like all negative coins, all good ones, have high base coin power. So, oh, I see.
접질 않나.
On the bright side,
깔끔한 헤드샷.
all it takes is a good shot.
머리통에 작살났다고.
Not my proudest moment, but I think once we got the initial, like, bit over, we started going well. Hey, are you alright? My ladies, she's in there. Please, you must. Listen, buddy, you're not looking so good. That nasty wound Leiheng gave you starting to bleed again. Jiuji Chun's Haishu will be here soon. Stay here and wait for their arrival. Don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Wei. Ji-chun's going to be just okay. Totally. Did you already forget who taught her? If only she had chosen me, though. She could have achieved such heights. She could have risen so much higher than where she now stands. Wei's eyes shook restlessly, lost in the streams of past. Don't you know this already, Mr. Wei? Ji-chun became the hierarch to transform Hongyuan into a nest that serves its lowest.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
That's a pretty good fucking thing. What the fuck? That is scary. That's really scary. Because I have never seen that skill before. Okay. My guess is we're going to have to protect Gia. And he's gonna be some like souped up killing machine. It was you? Your big sister Yuan Shun's final exam? If you're going to kill me anyway, why didn't you just take me out from the get-go instead of wasting all that time teaching me, pretending to be my master? I would hardly deem the hours spent in joy as waste, would you? Well, I'm not even surprised. Dag Yuan Yuan's forces... sorry, full of backstabbers anyway, but... do not ever trust anyone who approaches you first, is a saying that saved a lot of lives in Hongyuan and the city. Normally, those type of people wait until my guard is down to strike. You had plenty of opportunities to kill me during those classes. I gotta say, I forgot a bit of my edge when I was swinging those sticks. The one who hired me handed me, along with my payment, a silken bag of dried wolfsbane powder. So you were hired to poison me. Why didn't you? Ha! Why would I use that to claim my people's life when I could use it to pay off my tab and buy me a few bottles of quality line at Woko Kezan, which I did. They're precious enough to sustain 3 generations of family, eh? What? My life has thus far been one of rivers and footpaths, drifting hither and thither as the currents took me. A meaningless life of having gained or left behind nothing. And once you know it, this kid who'd just become the next hierarch, for the first time in the history of family hierarchs I'd seen, refused the true master of Hongyuan. As with vision for the future of Hongyuan would grip the land as though it belonged to them. And Hongyuan, trapped in the grasp of a series of intrepid individuals, grew dark and suffocating. The other pupil, who initially seemed to have been included in the lessons as nothing more than an extra, may as well force the lessons out of me. And after a while of frolicking with the bumbling hierarch and a particularly nasty pupil, It seems that I shared all that I know with the both of you. Hey. Despite the present circumstance, my lessons have all been without a speck of falsehood. Come then. Never once have I taught a pupil who would fall at such a place. And if you do, I don't suppose you are a pupil of mine anyway.
중요한 건 내가
Strangely
어떤
self-actualized.
사람인지 알게 하는 거.
Oh, we don't get a choice. This is, I see.
좋아. 구조를 파악했어. 이게 그거지? 잭팟!
500 health, by the way. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, doesn't she have like a fuck ton of passives now? Where do I check that? I wanna see this shit. Oh, yep. Wait, passives. Okay, so she's just going like crazy. I see.
봉황이
Fucking
날개
hell.
타고
She's off her rocker.
이라고.
I guess I did something right. Because,
지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
Oh no. Yeah, I had the impression.
그 해결사의 역경을 비하면
And he still rolls negative. I'll admit I was expecting a little more.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Strange, but okay.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
It's
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게
and now we get to bring in our extras
유일한
again.
예리한
Good
검으로
shit.
하는 예술이 보고 싶었나?
자, 동료들이여! 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세! 우리를 가로막는
Yeah, well, that won't
저
help
시련을
much
해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여!
사격 개시.
Honestly, I'm kind of happy. I really did. Fucking, what's it? I'm really glad I did that so quickly.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고
떨거진
I was
잘
expecting
나가는
to
무대로 몰아넣으시죠.
take a bit longer.
그 삶의 마침표를
공로 지원한다.
꿰뚫려라!
On the bright side, things seem to be going much faster. Oh wow. I was about to say, things seem to be going much faster, and then I check our time, and like an hour's already passed. Yeah, no, 1 hour has already passed. Although, in all fairness, the time it took me to do 4 stages last night was about 3 hours, specifically because that 4th stage was the cultivation, which was a lot of reading and a lot of typing, and looking at it in hindsight, I probably wasn't meant to do all of that in one sitting, because they kind of expected people to, you know, start earlier. But I started like the day before the event ends, so you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know, that's how it happens.
내 팔은
Honestly, I hope we get a chance to listen to this shit. What is it called?
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시겠네.
Pass on.
다리에게 해줄
I wanna
이야기가 또
listen
늘었군요.
to fucking. That's not the pass on I want. I think this is my favorite pass on just because it's I like the way he sings. Honestly, whoever the voice actor on Lewis did an amazing job with this one. It certainly reminds me of a lot of like these sort of like sappy Asian shows. It also reminds me of some music I've heard before. I'm not really sure why though. I think just like the general style of it is pretty. I swear I've heard like a similar thing in J-pop, or at least some kind of Japanese music. You'd have a hard time fucking getting out of me where I'd actually heard it from. Because, you know, I will be. You can listen to Necromancer from Castle Classes. I suppose if this is what we're doing, I should at least maximize it.
먼저 빠진다.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드신 혈투를 승리로 이끌. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
Okay, the size is bugged, so we aren't going to have the Spotify display up, but fuck. And it's probably a copyright issue either way. I'm not gonna risk that. Besides, we need to lock in and focus.
엎드리도록.
영원히 잠들어.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
I'm not liking that symbol. Don't tell me I'm going back to cultivating. No, 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 no. Wait.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
If I have to start cultivating again,
중요한 건
I'll be mad.
내가 어떤 사람인지 알게 하는 것.
Oh boy. Well, let's see how things go.
좋아, 구조를 파악했어.
He's been enhanced. He's got fucking more power now.
그 해결사의 역경에 비하면
On the bright side, it seems like we trained her well. He's doing quite a fair amount of bleed though.
전부 돈이라고.
Hey. Okay, so as long as she's got an evade in her kit, she's basically immortal, as far as I'm concerned. It's such a good song. That's the first version of what's it? I've already forgotten the song name. I'm so fucking stupid. Hold on. That's the first version of Pass On I've ever actually like listened to. Jichun. Now that's impressively sneaky. So they're not beasts of Hongan for nothing, eh? They just had to get between me and my pupil's spar. Master, wait, you've been working for Jia Yuanchun the whole time? Haven't you known me long enough by now to tell, brief as our acquaintance has been? My service is to no one but the bottle. To have all 12 masters squeeze into battle when things were just starting to get interesting is quite discourteous, don't you think? Yeah, and a master stabbing his people in her back isn't? Just as Sinclair and the Night Drifter were locked in an argument. The high show beasts who followed us into the room swung their purple arms at Jia Jichun without hesitation. The slithering serpent arm, which suddenly extended into a considerable length. Haven't I already given you due complaint, my friends? We're stopped inches from Jia Jichun's neck by the Night Drifter's arm, biting him instead. That's one potent venom. I can feel it spreading through my veins. Listen here, snakes. Haven't I done you courtesy enough? Go back to your holes. I'll even give you an excuse you could give to your lord. Say that you had to withdraw as the Night Drifter of the Drunken Palm got in your way. We serve the same client. Might as well let me take all the blame for your failure. But the high shoe wordlessly stood their ground. Fine. I didn't think you'd listen to someone who doesn't even hold your leash. Phooey. Too bad, too bad. I suppose this should at least make for a fairer fight with all of our teachers being here and all. You... I don't recall ever teaching you to make a face like that in front of an enemy. Fine. It's not like stopping one attack makes you our ally. At least one of my pupils knows what she's talking about. Perhaps I shall open myself to Elmer Wugan here in Hongyan once this contract is over.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
Okay, well. Problem is, now we have none of that. But it doesn't really seem like that's gonna be an issue. Hopefully. And now we get to fight with it. Hell yeah. We get to see just how good our cultivation was.
이런 일에 흔들리면 안 돼.
그 삶에 마침표를 이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
시야 확보. 쏜다. 한 점만 노린다.
Damn.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요.
Not already.
평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
On the bright side, it seems we're making nice progress in getting bleed. And our damage isn't doing too bad too. I can't imagine he has much defense wearing a piece of cloth like that, so I'll probably just check. Oh,
여건에 가면 또
what's all that?
난 자신을 들여다봐야 해.
Oh well.
다리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
The fact that True Decapitation Death Blow isn't his most powerful skill is a little frightening. Oh, two? Oh boy. That's bad. What for? Oh. That does damage when tossing coins, not even fucking like flashing. That's bad.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
It's like advanced bleed. probably underestimating him quite a bit, considering how fucking, like, tough last stage was just by itself. Although, in all fairness, he was also, you know, a distortion, so... Neither here nor there, I guess. Good shot.
사선이 비었어요.
폭로 지원한다.
That would have broken it anyway.
40.
Oh, that was true decapitation death blow he was about to use.
괜찮은 공격이네요.
That would have been real scary.
해주세요. 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
How do you flash with a bullet anyway? I much understand that. Just because it's like they're clashing at range, which clearly shows that he's doing something with his gun. It's just a little strange. Anyways, by my estimation, we're gonna have to start rushing just a little bit, because I get the impression he's about to use his like special move. Okay, we're struggling. That's bad. Oh fuck. Drunken decapitate. Oh, oh, I see. Oh fuck. That's bad. Okay. Okay, yeah, you win that, just because you're strong as hell. You go there. You... At worst, you take a little damage. At best, you win it. Or hell, if we're lucky, she might even just get fucking... I was about to say, if we're lucky, we might just fucking get it, but holy fuck, man. That's scary. If that landed... Okay, so don't lose clashes, got it. Like fucking hell. That's bad.
어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄환이라고.
Break him. Damn it. Damn it. How have we not, like,
위기를 극복하고
broken
시련을
his shit yet?
헤쳐나가는 해결사에 대한 로망은 획득했습니다. 그렇지만 오히려 이런 상황을 만드는 건 제발 그만두시면 안 됩니까?
You know what, fuck it. We'll be fine.
바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼
And he's broken. Everybody start taking pot shots. Oh, the turn ends. Okay. He was certainly a powerful foe, despite the casual way with which he carried himself. We'd already experienced a hint of his strength then, when he invaded our room during the family hierarch war and swiftly took out his target before leaving. There are slithering noises coming from above. More Haisha. We can't fight him and the sea branch off at the same time. But if we were to try and create a distance between us and where the sea branch are waiting to strike us, the Night Drifter will definitely try to exploit that opening. Considering that we had to keep Jichun safe, I wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out here. Haha, is it hard to recall your training outside our lessons? Remember that your gaze is form as well. Your enemies will take notice if you don't stop constantly eyeing at the door like a novice. See? The snakes have already mobilized to close off that exit. Ah, you're stalling until the high shoe packs of the family hierarch arrive. Your strategies and thoughts are plain as day. I see, that's why. These snakes are so impatient to complete the deed and slink back into their holes. The Night Drifter produced another tree branch from his clothes and quickly cast it toward the doorway behind which the high shoe were gathered. And with a thwack, the heavy roof atop the large door instantly crumbled, burying it and blocking off the snakes from entering. It was as though he hit an invisible weakness of the brickwork. I thought I had given you snakes enough warning to head back. What are you doing? Why? Tusk Tusk. The bubbling hierarch's promise to bring real change to Hongyun has given rise to a certain intrusive thought that was put to sleep long ago. Once upon a time, a blade fiend of an infamous syndicate earned himself the hollow honor of joining the 10 Blades of the East. Yet what use is all that if he could not stop his little girl from passing on before her old man on a restructuring day? The world averted its gaze from me, so I looked away in return, leaving behind my runes, my steel. I picked up a simple tree branch to be my sole companion as I drifted about the city. When I abandoned both my honor and name, all that remained was a life of living for the sake of living, nothing more. And I believe that same fate would doubtless come for the rotten land of Hongyuan as well, just as it had for these useless drunk, devouring it in the surging darkness as the sun falls yonder. Yet, doubt reared its head for the first time. It is the rooster's cry that signals the night's end. Do you see? The sun rises even in Hongyuan. Listen well, for your final lesson begins. Emptiness of sound, keep the venom within, and let it not leave your tongue. Emptiness of form, one who aims to bring change to these lands must do so without the knowledge of curmudgeons too logged in wicked traditions to see a better path. Emptiness of mind, in Hongyuan, a land where even the sky lies out of sight, do not let your mind be too transparent. Do not let the high show stray from your presence again, not even for a moment. Rule of fear is a detestable thing indeed, yet you will gain nothing by appearing like an easy mark. Yes, master. Then do what you must. It won't be very becoming of the hierarch of Hongyuan to let live a fell assassin who dared to make an attempt at her life. Jie Chun wordlessly tightened the grip around her weapon. Very good. Emptiness makes for such a pleasant sight, doesn't it? The Night Drifter grinned, having caught the encroaching scent of death. The Night Drifter stumbled. He smelled of pungent bitter wine. When the unsieved dregs of old cloudy wine settle and the bitter life is left behind, the clear, crisp waters shall spring forth, twinkling under the sun's apricity.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 줘서 철수하자고.
Holy fuck. Look at our fucking collection. Like, fucking, hold up, wait a minute. Fuck, that's the, fuck, drive. I'm so stupid. Like, damn. Like, fuck. Shit's good. I don't think we get anything extra for that. What would we buy? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. And we'd have 200 after that, and then we'd... Easy peasy. We'd be missing out on 10 of these, and fuck, that would actually be good. You know what? We have another run in the mirror dungeon that we can pull before fucking the events end. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick little peruse. I get I sort of just pulled away from this for no reason, but at the same time I'm not really sure what to get, because I've got quite a frankly comfortable amount of like just shit. I mean Lord of Hongyuan, from what I've read, pretty fucking good. Especially like if an ID has unbreakable coins, they're probably like insane. I mean, Thumb Capo, I've heard great things about this one. That's like hybrid trimmer burn. I don't actually know if they do anything together. Hey. That's pretty good, if you ask me. I don't know, it's just, there's nothing that interesting to go for that I haven't already got. Let's see how if I need more I can just re-enter into there. Just because it's sort of, you know, really easy. The proof. The incident was quickly swept under the rug as an independent actions of an anonymous, unaffiliated assassin only known as the Night Drifter. As he was not registered to any kind of life insurance plan, his body was buried among the many unnamed graves of Hongyuan. I hear that there was a rather unsavory incident at the most recent exam. I must say, it is fortunate that no important blood has been spilled during it. A nameless, faceless man infiltrating the living quarters of Yuan, bruh. I can only be glad that he met the deserved fate. Anyone who is at the site could attest to the fact that my guests and I were assaulted by Haisho's C branch as well. If anyone's going to be held responsible, don't you agree that the blame should fall squarely on whoever decided to send the snakes to that particular location at that specific time, Big Sister Yuan? Is that so? Yet they testify that their presence was only to eliminate the Drifter of the Night who dared sneak into Dagyuan earlier than your own Haisho pack even. Yeah, not only did you get me a new master, in your impatience to see my growth, asked that same master to harm me. You certainly outdone yourself, sister. He was nothing more than a boorish executioner of Hongyuan who is willing to do anything for money. I hope you won't be blaming your dear sister for the crime that man has committed independently out of his own volition. Zichun, I believe this only reinforces my argument that the people of Dagyuan aren't the only people here who believe that you are terribly out of your depth for the task. But Yuanshan, I've learned so much thanks to you. Rest assured, I won't ever forget those lessons. I understand that many of you may be unhappy or frustrated with me, but you know what's an undeniable truth? That I am still the legitimate victor of the family hierarch war. Sure, Big Sister Yuan Shun might know more about the details of Hong Yuan's administration for now. She might fill your pockets for now, but in the long run, you know she does not have Hong Yuan's best interests at heart. Inadequate I may be, but I am still the chief executive director here at H Corp, and you, dear Big Sister, are a temporarily visiting outsider from Q Corp. As its hierarch, I know exactly what Hong Yuan needs, and I will give it the best of my efforts to bring my vision for this land to reality. A place where no one needs to live in fear, a place where one does not need to project fear. Yes, that is my vision for Hong Yuan and H Corp. I never would have known a month ago that our hierarch had such vast ambitions. She's really saying it. The four great houses and I, we ruled and knew this land like the back of our hands before you were even a fetus. Indeed, I can tell. I suppose that's why Dagyun Yuan's growth never seemed to stop, while more and more people outside it seem to be falling to their deaths from their homes with every restructuring day. Don't you know the plastic nature of humanity? People will get used to the shadows when the heavens are shrouded. So if you won't cooperate with us, we will. No, I'm not the one who needs to cooperate. I am the hierarch. Besides, your us is done. Respected members of the board, I believe I have clearly explained my will. Forget about all of your under-the-table deals, and vote with your hearts. You sound very confident, Ji-chun. In case you didn't know, winning those exams has nothing to do with guaranteeing the results of the vote of no confidence. Oh yeah? I don't know. At this point, the vote seems like a mere formality to me. On what grounds? Just a hunch. Not that you'd understand. It's true. With how often she's changing the conditions of these tests and votes, we can hardly trust her to be consistent. That is indeed in stark contrast with the hierarch, who promised 30 days of return time and met it precisely on the dot. It is clear which one of them should provide more stability for administrative purposes. Thus, the vote of no confidence began. I must have misjudged her in the past. She's not petty, she knows when to be serious, and I think she's got a good grip on the gravity of war, without being consumed by the fear of it. And she remembered my name. With her eloquence, strategic prowess, and boldness, I believe that the current family hierarch is well qualified for a position. I also have faith that she will not ill-treat those of lower station than her. If she's got the handle of how to treat the heart of the smallest child, then I believe she has the capacity to tend to the hearts of those larger as well. While I would be remiss to judge so quickly, she has shown remarkable change and improvement over a short period of time. I say she is someone of rare talent we mustn't lose so easily. Shi Xijing, Shi Huajian, Wang Zhao, and Wang Qingshan. Omitted. She's been at the center of all kinds of fun, entertaining events in the world as I lost and gained my neck. Just think about the amusement she'll bring as the family hierarch. And even Zhui Pan, who shared his sentiments via a letter, voted against the motion of no confidence. Like I said, a mere formality. A state of crisis specifically refers to a situation in which the family hierarch is unable to perform their duties or is affected by serious physical or mental impairment. I am of both sound mind and body, and I can handle all the duties appertaining to the seat of family hierarch. Which means that your services are no longer needed here. Not that they ever were, big sister. Don't you think you've more than overstayed your welcome by now? Here I was, wondering what you were doing with this ragtag group of half-wit nobodies like your brother. I suppose you didn't spend the whole month lounging around. Very well. Savor this little victory for a while. I understand that it was a significant endeavor for you to attain it. Be safe on your way home, big sister. And please, do watch your health. You've always been a sickly child come winter, haven't you? Remember that the only way down... That the only way is down once you've reached the peak. Because the perfect opportunity to take control of Hong Yuan. But our time shall come. Hong Yuan, without the Jianhuang worm, will fall behind and get crushed under the wheels of progress. Then, nothing. Bao Yu said that he smells no fragrance from me anymore. Don't let that linger on your heart, little Bao-chan. Crawling in the muck alongside those lowly plebeians must have dulled with his senses. Am I even useful to you anymore? Value won't come back. I can't make him come back. I understand that now. At least not... Come with me to Q-Corp. Huh? But even my own family has cast me out. What could I possibly do? Haven't I given you my word? That I can make him return. The strategies of old say that one must stir trouble in the east and strike from the west. Now the trouble is stirred in H-Corp. They will hardly have the wherewithal to fix their eyes upon the goings of Q-Corp. When the time comes, your fragrance shall spread beyond H-Corp to value. I trust that he will never sit idly by when danger threatens Jiazuchun. But I have nothing... Poor little Baochai, even you are blinded to the shadows cast by your own lamplight. Allow me to illuminate what use you may be to me. Worry not. I am your only remaining light after all, aren't I? You are. Was Jichun watching us with an oddly bashful look? Be prepared for a departure from Dagyuanyuan. Given that Mephistopheles still showed no signs of ever coming back, it seemed that we were to be assigned to various odd jobs around the area for a little while, not to mention the news of distortions occurring in H-Corp. We're finally leaving this place for real, huh? Jichun will be heading out soon. Yeah, whatever. Get your butts out of here, please. Don't even think about looking back. Jichun exaggeratedly waves her hand to make us leave. Hey, if we ever get the chance, yeah, fat chance, I'm sure we both have more than our fill of each other for this lifetime. Besides, I'll get too busy to go anywhere for a while anyway. Well then, if you ever need our help, our line's always open. Hey, I'm the family hierarch. Who needs whose help now? You truly wear authority well. Now. Speaking of which, you still have to stay here in Hongyuan, don't you? Did you find a place to stay? No, not yet. Why don't you just stay here for a little bit, instead of going out there again and risk getting scammed? Hongyuan's open, you know. Oh my. For all that get out, go away, and don't even think about coming back, seems to me like you're pretty sad to see us go, aren't you? Who said that? I'm just extending my generosity and giving you an opportunity to be more efficient. Remember your last attempt at finding a lodging here? The whole building melted away. Anyways, I'll let everyone know that your party is free to enter and leave Dagyuanyuan whenever you want, so use it if you want. After pelting us with that rapid-fire answer without giving us even a second to reply, she whipped around and left to join way. Whew. Verily, to be an educator of another was a task most daunting. Did the lass even teach a proper class? Oh, don't tell me your class consists of her showing off those figurine collections and forcing the students to sit through another one of them obscure lore summaries. Well, Heath, I sure hope you didn't let Sinclair completely walk all over you. I sure hope Raja didn't totally get shown up in her own area of expertise. That's, Boy, Smoky Lass with a penchant for abbreviation. How'd your classes go? Did you manage to teach him anything, or did you just abbreviate your way through the whole lesson? Man, speaking of which, I don't think I've seen you smoking in a while. I'm trying to do a sound rather than just saying NSF. Like NSIFOK. No smoking in front of kids. I remember you saying something about how it's totally against common sense to smoke in front of a kid. Speaking of which, you got some awesome tricks up your sleeve, Ryoshi. I never thought you'd know how to do things like that. People learn when there's a need. Ever since the classes began, Ryoshi started looking far off into the distance with an odd expression. Sometimes she'd hum a melody we hadn't heard of before. Bummer we didn't get to sit in on each other's classes. It would have been nice to see different sides of everyone. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about once we head back, huh? I really wasn't sure where I could possibly get started. Well, since Jichun's given us the option, let's head back to Yihongyan. You've seen them off with surprising stoicism, my lady. Haven't you been repeatedly eyeing their departure date on the calendar over and over with a look that could just as well be mournful? Gosh, that's because I couldn't wait to get those freeloaders off my back. Well, now that the Now that their company has departed, I suppose peace shall reign over Dag Yuan over for a while. My lady, I believe you are now prepared to stand alone against whatever trial that comes your way. Yeah, I know. I also know that I'll carry the lessons they've taught me in my heart for a long, long time. That's cute. I like that. That's really cute. And that is Canto 8.5. We are back up to speed. And it doesn't seem there's anything else needs doing. But this wouldn't be a proper Limbus stream if I didn't gamble. Okay, kinda ass first roll. Give me something good this time, please. Okay, ass second roll, but now's when we get a good one. Now's when we like get a good one. Okay, ass third roll. Shit. Well, it could have been worse. And you know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. It's so sad we got so close to both of these. Regardless, there's still time. I'll probably go back and end up doing a bit more of a spring cultivation just to get those last achievements so I can, fuck, wrong thing. So I can get these. But, I guess since we've got the shit now, let's have a look. Aww, that's cute. I think I'm gonna keep that one on. What about this? I really like that. That's really cute. Also, I hope you all like my ad-lib. I know I'm still very proud of it. Also, really rare moment in the making right now. I have more boxes of enkephalin than I do modules, so that's pretty crazy. But you know what that means? That means next time some shit comes out, boom, I'll immediately get to do it. Oh yeah, I still have a Kokomi's gift. I'm not really sure what else to do now. We could do a celebratory redeeming of some fucking thing. I don't know. Can't be purchased? For what reason? Is it being rebalanced? It seemed pretty well balanced when it came out. I mean, okay, that's strange. I don't know. We could save shit for Walpurgis. I don't really feel like saving for Walpurgis again. Because, really, I mean... This idea is pretty good, and I think it's pretty neat. Oh wait, hold on. Bleed? Unique charge. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that that's bleed. That's good. Solemn Lament. Unfortunately, this isn't the one that has reusing coins. So. Dawn Office Fixer. I've heard good things about this one. This one seems middling at best. This seems really good. And then I know Solemn Lament is really good because it reuses coins. And I know Regret is... I actually don't know anything about Regret, that's a lie. It's Tremor, which means it's ass. Okay, got it. Oh, and it's like guarantee reuse. Wait a minute, that's kind of sick. And we actually are using Gregor. That's rare. Customize. What's the ego PG? That's still so cute. I love that. But yeah, no. It seems like that will be all, folks. I hope you had a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever kind of time you wish to refer to your time as. And I will see you some other time. Hopefully, I guess, when Limbus decides to release another chapter. That was 2 hours, so time to complete was roughly, let's say about 4.5 hours. So if you plan on going in, yeah, that's about how long it'll take. Again, hope you all